It's called They Not Like Us for a reason, because it is a song of the moment, probably the song of the year. I can't see another song coming along this year that would have the same cultural significance of Not Like Us. Hey good people, it's Kia coming at you. I just wanted to talk really quickly about Not Like Us because people have, done all kinds of YouTube videos about the beef. And I don't really want to talk about the beef. I want to talk about Not Like Us, the song specifically. Because it is a song of the moment, probably the song of the year. I can't see another song coming along this year that would have the same cultural significance of Not Like Us. When I first heard the song, I was in Miami at the Miami Grand Prix, actually. And so I was kind of late getting to listen to the lyrics. But I mean, I had been plugged in with all the other songs that had been released earlier because that was all anyone was talking about that week was, ooh, another one, another one, another one. But clearly Not Like Us was different. It was slapping. The other songs were kind of like, esoteric. Honey, Not Like Us was slapping. And immediately you have folks dancing. You had the gangs dancing together in the street. You have folks just crip walking all over the place. It was clear that the song was going to be a problem. Just how he broke down all the things, that we already kind of knew about Drake. And not just about Drake, the other folks. I mean, the song is called They Not Like Us. It's not called He Not Like Us. And it's not called You Not Like Us. It's called They Not Like Us for a reason. Because it's not really just about Drake. Drake is a symptom of a larger issue that's happening in the music industry, in the world. Not just in the music industry. You got your Epsteins, there's the folks, so the fact that he broke all of that down in the song, broke down the whole colonizer mentality approach to how Drake approaches his music. We're just curious because, I mean, Drake's dad is American. He's from Memphis, right? So when you break down the begats, the begat happens in the father's line, not in the mother's line, in the father's line. And I don't care what other people say about it. It is the father's line. And so when you look at it from that perspective, he is of us, but not raised like, and therefore he has a hard time being of us. And he's chosen a whole other way of life. He's chosen his owl and all that represents in that way of life, which is completely different from our way of life. And Kendrick has been trying to say stuff since the Damn album, right? So if you go back to the Damn album, you listen to what, Kendrick was trying to say then, and then I think that he was kind of sat down or, privately chastised or whatever the case may be. This They Not Like Us has really been an opportunity for him to strike back using Drake as a foil. That's what I think. Even down to the locking up of the owl at the end of the video. Owl is representative of many things in a cult culture or religion or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, Drake didn't choose the owl just because he thought it was cute. And Kendrick didn't lock up or cage the owl just because it was supposed to be representative of Drake. It's representative of the larger representation of that owl, right? The fact that Kendrick decided to do the pop-up concert on Juneteenth. The fact that he decided to release the music video on July 4th. All these things are significant. And then you have folks, like Vice President Kamala Harris. I guess it wasn't her ideas. Someone clearly wrote this script for her. And I don't know if you guys have seen it. I'll put a little insert of it in the video. But she did a little skit with Taraji P. Henson at the BET Awards where she says, they not like us. And Taraji says, they not, and a lot of white folk who watched that that went all over their heads because they not like us doesn't mean anything to them. They are not a part of this moment. But yeah, like to Kendrick's colonization point, you got all these skin folk, misappropriating things and misusing things and just generally messing stuff up. But yeah, the people who it's for have been fully reveling in it, and the people who it's not for just continue to look stupid and crazy. Just the massive adoption of the song, the fact that people know every lyric, every beat. I mean, Kendrick at the pop out would like start the song and then he would just stop and they'd still be singing and rapping, honey, on beat, in rhythm, nobody missing a lyric or nothing. I mean, it's really, really, really like a sight. There were just so many random parts of the song that people just holler out. Like, in fact, I saw something on social media that was like, what parts of the Not Like Us song do you just randomly holler out? And I howled because my part is the, are you my friend? Are we locked in? Well, stab this way, stab that way, then stab this way. Child, that's my part. That one in the wop, 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 that fuck 'em up. Oh my God. Wop, 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 wop. I'm gonna do my stuff. Honey, there's just so many little parts. It's so quotable. And there's just so many, different, I don't know, use cases. So, are you my friend? Are we locked in? I say that to so many people, just foolishly, just, are you my friend? Are we locked in? Like, it's just perfect. And you have to think about, too, like, what must it feel like to be Drake at this point in time? He doesn't know what to do. And he's on social media. First of all, he should get off of social media, but he's on social media, like, liking posts. Some DJ put up a post. He also is not American. I think he's, from Vancouver or someplace, saying that folks are just mad at Drake because he saved hip hop, and we're just mad because he's mixed. Child, don't nobody care that. No one cares that Drake is mixed. I mean, most African Americans are mixed with something. We're not 100% one thing. And that is why we look the way we look, because we were violated. So we are a mixture. So no one cares that Drake is mixed. That's not what this is about. It's about the way he has approached his career, the music, and the culture. He has to think about the way he's treated women. He treats women like they're disposable, literally like they're underwear. Like he just change them out, day after day. Like they're not even humans. You got to think about, how you run up to Atlanta and use, all the culture you can get to make money and then run off. And a lot of people interact with African American culture that way. Frankly, he's not the only one. That's why the song is called They Not Like Us. Folks use our culture constantly, all over social media, all the time. Use it and run off. You got so much African American face. I don't want to say black face because there's a lot of black faces. You got so much ADOS, African American face happening. People pretending to be us when it's convenient for them. And then when it's not convenient, they start waving little flags from other countries all over social media. Just so you know that they not ADOS. They're not, trifling like us. They're not stupid like us. They're not this, that, whatever the case may be. Kendrick is calling that out. And so before folks start celebrating too much, he's talking about you too. He's talking about you too. If you are someone who uses black culture and then also African American culture and then also uses us to wipe your behind when it's convenient, he is also talking to you. Yeah. So I'm curious. We've had 2 months. The song came out in early May. This is early July, so we're 2 months in. I always say you should do a 90-day promo on any new music release. Um, so I'm curious to see what more we can expect from They Not Like Us in terms of, keeping the foot on Drake's neck when he least expects it, or thinks that things have died down. And here's the thing, I do like Drake music. There are a lot of Drake songs. There's at least 5 Drake songs that I really really love. So this is not a slight or a slander to say like he's not a talented artist. Of course he's talented. He wouldn't have had the run he's had if he wasn't. But I think this is like, I would hope it would be a wake up call to him to just do better. Just do better. He's not at the Diddy point, where I don't think like he can't be redeemed, but he should do better. And anyone else out there, and there's a lot of folk out there. That's why people are so quiet, because they don't want to get caught up in the crossfire. But anyone else out there who knows that They Not Like Us could be written about them, you too also should do better. Get your life together. So that's all I wanted to say as it relates to They Not Like Us. We'll just keep our eyes peeled to see what more Kendrick has for us in the future, and we'll look forward to it with bated breath. All right, I'll talk to you guys on the next one. Peace.